Okay, I'm going to keep my hands nice and close. We're going to take these 2 coins. We're going to place them in my right hand just like this, all right? Y'all can see that?
Yeah, I got you. There's 2.
My hands are going to move. My arms won't touch. I'm going to make one of these coins move from this hand to this hand.
Okay.
Count of 3. Ready?
Okay. Stare.
1, 2.
Oh my God. Hi, friends. This is Wildly Unprepared, the show where I get to talk to the most incredible people I've never met and know absolutely nothing about. Like, literally nothing. It's all a complete mystery to me. I'm your unprepared host and new best friend, Tyler Mount. Each episode, myself and my other best friend, Ashley,
hi girls,
producer to the stars, aka me, gossip and kiki about life and talk to some of the most interesting people on the planet. I hope you're prepared because I'm certainly not. Hey girls! Hey Ashley! Happy Monday. I know we're filming this on a Monday, but whatever day you're listening, thanks for listening on this day, listener.
Listener, thank you. Mom, Greg, Yvonne, welcome.
Welcome back, friends.
Welcome.
Oh my God.
Well, also happy belated B-Day. I feel like everyone should know you just celebrated a B-Day.
I am now exactly 36 years old, but I look 16.
Amen.
Girl,
Amen.
Let me tell you. Yeah, I had a really good birthday. I obviously saw you, Ashley. We went to the casino. I lost some money, but like, you can't really lose something that wasn't yours in the first place.
That's
I know
so
that
true.
doesn't make logical sense at all because it was mine and I was in my
I like
bank
to
account
look at
and
it like
now
you
it's not,
stimulated the economy a little this
I
weekend.
stimulated the gambling economy, which really needs help right about now.
It does. It does.
Yeah,
Everyone's been talking about it.
Friday in San Francisco, I had a little speaking event. Oh, can I tell you this story, Ashley? You're going to love this.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So I go to the speaking event with one of my dear friends and colleagues, Arjun, and he's like a killer mortgage broker in California. I digress. It doesn't matter. Okay. So I'm there. I'm having the best time of my life. And you know, the day's long and I got the brilliant idea. Oh my God, I'm just going to go and I'm going to go buy wine for the entire conference. Okay. So I went next door and I bought so many bottles of wine and I just walk it right back into the venue. And then the manager of the venue finds Arjun, who's running the event, and was like, I saw someone come in with a case of wine. You may not, under state law, pour that in this venue. If you do, you will be fined. And I was like, this is for my birthday party later. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, bummer. I couldn't pour wine for all of us, but then guess what happened? Something magical, Ashley. It's like the universe was like, not today. You're not pouring it in this conference center. So I started my keynote and I was telling everyone the story about how I tried to get everyone like a little tipsy and everyone was so thrilled by that. And then guess what, Ashley?
What?
In between the conference and the VIP dinner that they were having that night, there was like a 2-hour break. And they were like, oh, why don't we just have your birthday party at the hotel? And a woman raises her hand and goes, I have the presidential suite. It has 2 bedrooms. It's massive. Let's just have the entire conference in the presidential suite. So literally, we celebrated my birthday with 80 strangers in the presidential suite in the most gorgeous hotel in San Francisco. And I was like, that's more like it. And
no,
then
honestly, the Lord was like, not in this dingy little conference room.
No,
presidential suite.
Honey,
you are the presidential suite.
Oh my God, I am the president.
It's a little weird she had the presidential suite and you didn't, though.
Yeah, I'm really confused. I had a king suite. Okay, I am the president, not a king. You know?
No, literally. Well, you're my king, but yeah.
Oh, I love that. What else is happening?
Your expansion is well underway. You're expanding.
Oh yeah,
right
I'm about to move to Austin, yo. We're moments away.
Moments.
Yeah, I've ordered all of my furniture.
Did you
my couch is ready
the
for
mural
delivery.
Of me?
I did order a mural of you. That's very important.
I want it
and
hand painted.
Well, of course it's hand painted.
Pastels.
Oh, pastels. Like oil pastels or pastel colors or both?
That's up to you, but pastel colors is where
I'm the one painting it? I'm not getting it commissioned?
No, you're absolutely getting it commissioned, but you could pick the medium.
Okay, that's fair.
I just want because my favorite color is purple. I just see a lot of like lilacs and lavenders.
My favorite medium,
out of me, like my aura.
I love it. Yeah, my favorite medium is Long Island medium. So that's probably what we'll be painting it in. Oh my God, Ashley.
What?
I was the victim of a hate crime.
Oh my God, again. What happened? Tell me everything.
You act like I'm hate crimed all the time.
You are walking down the street. No one's handing you $1 million. Hate crime.
Hate crime. Where's my money? I'm a minority. The gay is a minority, right?
Especially in New York City, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. So this is
hate crimed you? Was that Hallie? Because then it's fine.
No, Hallie didn't hate crime me. Listen. It kind of bruised my ego a little, but let me tell you the story. So, like, look, whenever I was working on Broadway, I got trolls online all the time. Like, I was just like used to it. Fine, whatever. I would delete them. But I haven't gotten like a troll in a while, probably because I don't really post that much. But let me tell you, babe. Someone
you don't
hate
post
crimes
that
me.
much except for every day.
Oh, I mean, like I don't post daily like I used to. It doesn't matter. Will you listen?
Okay,
will you listen to the trial and tribulation that I experienced? Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so the moral of the story, Ashley.
I was getting
this is my story. Okay, so
sincere and empathetic.
So one of my clients sent out an email about a conference I'm speaking at, and they listed my accreditations, whatever, and they sent this email to their entire like email database. And someone replied back and was like, this motherfucker doesn't even have 100,000 followers. Who is he? No thanks.
Get me their name right now. Get me their name right now. I'll call them.
I'm not here to troll, but
No, I'm here too.
I mean, like, I'm not here to troll, but I can definitely tell you who it was.
Okay, well, I'm about to bully them online. So
now let's not bully him online. I think people
I won't. I'm just gonna be like, wow,
I'm gonna be Michelle Obama here, and when they go low, I go high.
Lower. I go lower.
True. No, look.
Okay, just give me their
I
name.
imagine people who bully strangers who are in every facet more successful than them are just really sad people. And so, I'm not going to drag him and I'm not going to troll him because the worst punishment is having to be him, I suppose. But he wrote this.
I'm not going to troll him, but it sucks to be him.
Yeah, I'm not going to say his name. That's where I stop. Okay,
no, not
and
on the podcast.
I love
just text it to me.
I love getting in lawsuits. So not today. Let me tell you.
You are the most litigious person I know.
Yeah,
but just
we're not doing that today.
I just need to get my eyes on the haters. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll send you.
I'll
send you the info, but I'm not giving it to everyone who listens because then my mom's going to have to get Instagram.
Yeah,
and
your
she's
dad,
really
and then my
anyway.
mom. And
so
then,
long story short, they posted his comment on their Instagram and was like, I think some people need to be introduced to Tyler. And so
hell yeah.
Then people started to come to my defense, and then he just kind of doubled down and was like, he says he has Tony Awards. Google says he doesn't. And I was like, I don't know what Google you're using because I just Googled and it did confirm.
I'm like, wait, let me Google.
And then, other trolls started to jump on board. And then, the F slur started to get dragged around. And I was like, guilty as charged. You know what I mean? But anyway, whenever you go to this guy's profile, he's literally like LARPing and dressing up in like Renaissance attire. So like, look, it is what it is. I wish him well. The moral of the story is it shouldn't have, especially as someone who claims to be like so confident and like so like nothing bothers me. But I was like, I don't know if he was spreading rumors that were true and he just hated me for that, fine. But then I really allowed myself to start getting gaslit, and I was like Googling things about me to confirm that they were true. And even my therapist was like, Tyler, that's psychotic. Like,
well, I just
they're
Googled
sitting on your mantle.
The AI overview has nailed that you won 3 Tonys. So
okay,
I'm just shocked this man doesn't know how to Google or read.
I don't know. Well, really anyway, there were a lot of people coming to his defense. But anyway, I was really stressed about it. Yeah, me
hate that.
I was
That's
like, I don't.
Not
anyway,
good juju.
So
I cannot
recovered.
believe.
I'm a year older. I've been hate crimed, but we're moments away from the big MOVE to Austin.
It's actually the EXPANSION.
Yeah, the expansion. You're right.
I sometimes feel like I should have done more spelling bees because wow. I just cracked that out.
That is a flex, right? Like,
Thank you.
what a monumental claim.
I just
Spelling bee?
never did one, and I really feel like I would have done well at a spelling bee. You know?
My mom is really good at spelling. I'm not good at spelling at all. Like, there are some
Really?
of those words.
I feel like you're good at spelling.
No, that's because I have Grammarly, and Grammarly spells everything for me. I literally find myself being like, I don't know how to spell some like very common words, I feel like.
Like fugazi and stuff.
Fugazi?
Yeah.
What the fuck is fugazi? Is that a real word? I don't know if you're trolling me now too. Wait, is fugazi a real word? No.
Just Google it. Google it.
Fugazi? Well, the issue is I don't know how to spell it.
I knew you were going to say that.
Fugazi.
Just sound it out.
Oh, F-O-O-G-A-Z-I. It's autofilling. Fugazi is American slang for something fake, phony, counterfeit, or worthless. You're fugazi. Popularized by the Wolf of Wall Street, but also refers to the influential American post-hardcore band Fugazi, known for its DIY ethic. Notes Merriam-Webster and Wikipedia. Do you want to know more about the band Fugazi?
Kind of.
They sound Italian, but its origin is debated. Oh, no, we're talking about the origin of the word. While I was thinking about Fugazi's style. Guys, listen, on
These
my
are the
bingo card,
hard-hitting questions.
On my bingo card today, I did not have Fugazi, but the Fugazi strip.
Now
but
you're
look, we're here. We're thriving.
I love.
Okay. Well, tell me about our guest today. I think it's time to meet someone new.
It's not at all time to meet someone new.
I can't
How
work
am I supposed to work under these conditions?
Now I know why Elvis overdosed. Now I know.
Didn't he poop himself?
Wow, twist. Wait. Okay. Wait.
Did you not watch that?
Okay. Didn't watch what? Did he poop himself?
I thought he died on a toilet, shitting his brains out.
Oh, I think he did die on a toilet.
I mean, I'm sure he did drugs. But...
I was like, did Austin Butler have to shit himself in Elvis?
Yeah, it had to be really realistic. He had to.
Wait, I didn't see that movie. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh my God!
I say of course. I watched it on a movie theater or airplane.
Of course you did. No, I'm not a big movie guy. I didn't see that, but last night,
The Greatest Showman.
No, I don't care about that. Listen.
You take that back. I cannot go forward with these. No, do not say that. I can't have that in the universe. Then someone's going to Google, does Tyler Mount hate The Greatest Showman? And it's going to say yes.
You're right. Okay. I love The Greatest Showman. It is my favorite movie of all time.
It is the greatest show. Thank you.
It is the greatest show. Whoa, Hey, no, I was watching a new Austin Butler Netflix movie, Twist. And I'm watching it with Naomi, who is Emily and Mike's nanny and babysitter and 22 years old and our friend, etc. And there's a really, really intensely sexual, raunchy, nude sex scene. And I'm just sitting alone in the living room with the nanny being like, we're both mature adults. And I'm like, fuck, Austin Butler is so hot. He's plowing this hot chick.
What movie is this?
I forget what it's called. I wasn't watching it until he got naked.
Classic.
You
really are a big documentary person, but not really
that's
a big
all I want to
movie
watch.
Person.
The plot, guys, I'm not making this up. The plot is, I think he lives in New York City. He lives in a city of some sort. He's a bartender. He's a hot bartender too. And then you're gonna think I'm lying. He gets asked to cat sit, and then gets involved. Cat sit, C-A-T. I'm good at spelling too.
Yeah.
Cat sit. And then he gets pulled in because of the cat to the mafia drug underbelly world lords of the world. And
so
antics
the cat was
and
in
sex
the mafia.
ensues. Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I bet the cat was in the mafia.
Slay. Okay, love that.
I wonder what the cat's mafia name was.
Nobody knows.
Papa Pussy or something like that, probably. But
classic.
But tell me, you've heard everything about me and
Wait, really quick though, before you start yapping more. Have you watched the P. Diddy documentary that just came out yet? The 50 Cent one?
I have not seen the P. Diddy
I haven't either.
documentary.
Can we watch it on this weekend when we're together?
Yeah, I love a good
I like
rom-com.
really need to watch it.
Yeah.
Because 50
Why do you
Cent
need
is
to watch it?
hilarious. Because 50 Cent hating on P. Diddy is the greatest thing that's ever happened in the whole world. Like, that man uses his money to literally just troll P. Diddy. He literally did the interview on one of like the 5 networks they play in jail, so P. Diddy has to be exposed to it. Like, that man's level of petty and the way that he's glowing, I'm like, that must be better for your skincare or something.
What?
Like,
Being petty?
yeah, I'm like, the
Yeah.
way like he has taught me to be a hater deeply. You're not hating enough. Your skin's dry.
It all makes a lot of scientific sense.
No, it does.
Okay,
It
so you're
does.
saying 50 Cent's skin is glowing because he's
Have
petty.
you not seen these TikTok interviews? I'm like, we
I don't
should all
have
be haters.
TikTok.
This is oh my god.
Send them to me, and then I open them
Send
up
it
in
to
browser.
me. Oh my god, it's like I don't have all day to be sending you TikToks. I'm trying to watch
Yes, you
them.
do. Yes, you do.
But I'm trying
You
to
barely
watch
even
them.
work.
I'm just trying to watch them, and then like I have to send you every single thing. So
Yeah.
you know what's going on in
Yeah.
the world?
Yes.
Oh my god, do you know what else is happening on TikTok? You definitely don't know. People are eating horse treats. And I'm like, what is this?
What is happening?
I don't know. I really
Okay.
don't know. This is the first time I've been on TikTok that I've really been stumped. That I'm like, I think we've taken it too far. Like, what do you mean?
Horse treats.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be human grade.
I don't
and
think they're checking because
They
there's
have to
no
be
way
human grade.
humans
They
are
have to be
supposed to be
FDA
eating
cleared.
this.
Trust me, I'm a
Oh,
horse
like
treat aficionado.
I mean, you are a horse aficionado, so I
That
believe
is true.
you've
I
obviously probably
love
had
horses.
these. They kind of
Um,
look like chalk that they're biting into. And they're
Okay.
different flavors like blueberry, peppermint, green apple. But
Do they
like,
get? Is it
I
like a
don't
drug
know.
thing?
No,
No.
it's
It's
just
like
like a
food.
people are bored or like a recession indicator or like something. Like, I have no idea what's happening. And then
Oh, that's
there's this
good.
one girl that eats them with her horse. Like, there are a lot of people who are buying them and eating them at like their dining room table. But then there's this girl who eats them with her horse, and her horse is trying to eat the treat, and she's like pulling it away. I'm like, that's for your horse. Oh my
Hey.
god! And then people will bite it and be like, "Oh my god, this is so big for a human to bite." Like, dude, because it's for a horse. It's literally for a horse.
You're like, got it. Ding, ding, ding.
And then this one guy who was just eating them at his table, like addicted to them, like saw all of them up the peppermint. I'll let you know that. Then bought the like kibbly looking like brown horse food treats and started eating those. And he's like, "Why don't these taste good?" I'm like, "Because I'm pretty sure you're eating horse food."
That would do it.
Yeah, like, so I don't know what's happening to the youth, but it does not seem good. It does not.
But
seem
if
good.
if it was like a fairy tale and I got turned into a horse, you would eat horse treats with me, right? At your
yeah,
dinner
if you
table.
wanted me to.
Yeah, that's my point. So
But
you
maybe
don't
like
know
the
their
first
story.
chalky
Don't
ones,
judge.
not the kibbly looking ones. No, I think something's wrong. There
Yeah.
should not be a viral horse treat that we're all eating.
Yeah,
And then like
Ashley,
the way
you're
things like
watching
sell
it, though.
out. Of course,
You're
it's my full
watching it.
FYP right now. But I'm not like engaging. I'm like swiping.
Yeah,
through
you're
'cause I'm, like,
watching it.
not all of it.
You
just
are
had to
what
see
is
what was
wrong with
happening.
America. It's
Oh,
happening
here we go
because
again.
you're
It
watching
always
it.
comes down to the immigrant, the young girl. She's the problem. Okay, MAGA.
Please, yeah.
Anyway.
Please tell me.
Anyway.
Tell me what country you immigrated from, Ashley. Please tell us what country you were born in. Please. No. Tell everyone at home. What country were you born in, Ashley?
I was born in Baltimore.
Thank you.
Maryland.
The country of Baltimore.
Okay,
Right?
but
Please. I've watched Hamilton. Okay. I love immigrants. They get the job done.
okay. You made me turn off Hamilton last time. I tried to put it on.
Yeah, because I didn't want to watch an entire musical with you screaming at the top of your lungs on a Saturday morning at 9 a.m.
You never want to do what I want to do.
That is true. But tell everyone what we are doing this weekend, because you get one weekend a year that
It's been like 2 years since we've done it.
Okay, well, that's not my problem.
I know.
It's Ashley Movie Night. Tell everyone what
It
Ashley
is.
Movie Night is and what is the premise and what you bribe us with and what we do.
Yeah. So basically, because I love these really good musicals, and either my friends haven't watched them or they just have terrible opinions about everything in the world, like The Greatest Showman, I offer to cook whatever they want in exchange for them sitting down and watching it with me, because I just want to share the joy with the people. So last time we watched The Greatest Showman, I made chicken parm, marinara, some pasta. This time we're watching In the Heights, another one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're cooking yet because you guys have to tell me.
Okay, we can figure that
Dealer's
out.
choice. Well, yeah, because I mean, it's got to be worth your while somehow.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah,
chicken parm
that's the
was good,
premise.
and it was gluten-free, so A+.
Well, I made it gluten-free for you.
Yeah, that's what I just said, Ashley.
Yeah.
Is there a way that we can do like an Olive Garden breadstick gluten-free?
I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can. Oh, yes. Because Udi's, I think, has like the long
They do,
rolls,
and
and we
then
could just like, I think they just like dip them in like a butter with garlic salt.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
exactly
parm.
what we're
We could
gonna do.
100% do that.
Oh, yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need to do. Okay. Well, look, Ashley, we have a lot to look forward to. Okay.
Yeah.
In the Heights, chicken parm, garlic bread,
Us, the P. Diddy documentary.
hate crime against me. And
That's not
most
what we're looking
importantly,
forward to.
well, it's a part of my narrative now. Okay. I can't be in charge. Okay. You know what I'm most looking forward to today?
What?
I'm most looking forward to our guest. Okay. So
here
I
we
think
go
it's about
again.
time. We've yap, but there's someone dying to meet me today, and I'm dying to know who it is. Ashley, who do we have today on Wildly Unprepared?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah,
For
I was
your
born ready.
3 clues.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. With this person, what you see is everything.
With this person, what you see is everything. Okay, like an artist. Oh, an artist, right? What you see is everything, right? It's like Banksy. We're interviewing Banksy or
Banksy's coming on.
Monet.
Yep.
Okay.
Banksy's here. Okay.
Come.
Number 2, they're a real
Okay.
card.
Okay. They're a real card. So we're like a gambler. We're a dealer. We are, what was the first clue again?
With this person, what you see is everything.
Are they a magician?
Yes.
We're
Nailed
meeting
it.
a magician?
We are meeting Nicole Cardoza. She's a magician, writer, philanthropist, and facilitator.
Wait, does this mean she's going to help
Cast a
magically make
spell.
our lives better
I
and
hope
magically
so.
put money in our bank account?
This literally better be like having a free Etsy witch. You know?
Better be a free Etsy witch. Okay, Kate, bring our Etsy witch magician in. I can't wait to meet her and see if she knows Siegfried and Roy.
Oh my God. Or the tiger. Lion.
Hello.
Nicole!
How are y'all?
Oh, I am
Good,
much
how are
better
you?
now. Welcome to
Good.
Widely Unprepared. I'm so excited you're here. I found out you were here 30 seconds ago. Welcome to the
amazing.
party.
Well, welcome. Hi.
Well, oh my God, I have so many questions. We have so many things to get into. I know one thing about you. Well, I know multiple things about you. You're a magician, which makes you a badass, okay?
I am a magician.
Hopefully, you can magically fix my life and put money in my bank account. Let's think about that.
I'll do it again.
I love this. Okay.
Perfect.
And you're a philanthropist. You're a facilitator, if I remember. I'm curious what we're facilitating here, but like, give us like the state of the union. Who is Nicole? Tell me where you live. Tell me what type of magic you do. How do you start doing magic? Do you own a tiger? Do you get out of cages? Do you live in Las Vegas? I need to know everything. Go.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I am a magician, and I use that in a literal and metaphoric sense. So to answer the performance questions, I do card magic and coin magic and illusions. I have my own solo show that I've toured across the country a couple of times. I'm based in Austin, Texas. It's pretty easy to get everywhere from here.
I'm moving to Austin in 2 weeks.
Stop. Okay, we have so much to talk about.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Oh my God. Let's go get a martini at Jeffrey's. Okay.
Yes, I would love that.
Oh my God. And then guess what? Whenever the bill comes, you can make it disappear. Okay,
There we go.
I love. Okay. Nicole and I just made a new friend in Austin. Okay. Keep going. So you're in
I'm
Austin.
so
It's easy
excited.
to get everywhere.
Yes. So I live in Austin, Texas. I do not have a tiger. I obviously don't live in Vegas. I am forgetting where the questions are, but that's the magic side of the work that I do.
I love this. Okay. How did you get into magic? And when you say that you do it physically, obviously, I understand you do like card tricks, coin tricks. Got it. But
Mhm,
like
mhm,
when
mhm.
you say metaphorically, like what do you mean by that too? Are you like an Etsy witch?
Oh gosh, no, not necessarily, but I do believe in how we can reimagine the future. And that's like a broader theme of my work that is
Let's
carried into
hear.
a bunch of different industries and spaces, I guess. And that's where like the facilitation work comes up, my work as an author. I really truly believe that we need to learn how to cultivate our imagination better in society. And that if we tap into that belief that we have more than we just accept what the world looks like for face value, we can truly change the world because there's a lot of big problems. And a lot of those problems started with the delusions and fantasies of a privileged few. So if we
Mm,
cultivate our collective capacity to dream, to reimagine, to get bolder and braver in how we show up and what we demand in the spaces that we're in, we can truly change the world. And I don't say that in like a, oh, we can change the world. I really, truly believe that if we tap into that, we can. And magic is a great place to practice it because it's a space where we can suspend disbelief, which is
hmm.
when we walk into a magic show, we probably think that there's some sleight of hand or something going on. But it's pretty profound that we allow ourselves to sit in the room and say, I'm going to believe that this card can move from one side of the room to the other. I'm going to allow myself to watch these coins turn from 2 coins to 3 coins, right? And if we practice that, if we allow ourselves to do that in spaces like magic, I can only imagine what it would look like if we applied those same principles outside of magic too, especially
Mm.
when things get tough.
Wow.
Oh my God, Nicole, Miss America. My
Oh
God.
gosh.
I am so hippy dippy, Nicole, and I'm like so into this, right? You are speaking my language. This is one of the reasons I love the show because like I have no idea who's coming and I have no idea what the hell we're going to talk about. I thought you were Siegfried and Roy and you're far better, okay? So I actually want to I want to dive in here because this is my bread and butter. Like I don't understand it, but like I so believe, okay?
Mhm, mhm.
So let's go one step deeper, okay? I understand the concept and I actually deeply agree with you, right? As someone who loves the theater and works in the theater, I think it's very important that audience members suspend their disbelief, right? To believe that Elphaba can really fly on a broom, okay?
Can she
And
not?
yeah, Ashley, you be quiet, okay? So the moral is that like I think we as children imagine and play pretend, and as we grow society says, well, that's childish, right? And that is something, candidly, I'm not afraid to say it, like I miss imagining that I'm a Broadway star when I'm in 8th grade. Like I miss playing pretend, right? I don't do that anymore. And so your ability to allow people to do that is really cool. So let's go a step deeper, okay? Your belief and your attitude surrounding our capability of molding and shaping the future through your facilitation work. Walk me through what you really mean by that. Because I bet a lot of people are taking it like super literally. Like, I'm going to think about a red sports car. It's going to appear in my driveway today.
Right.
Like, where on the prism of being able to change the future do you think that we as humans sit? And how do you teach that?
Yep, absolutely. I'm glad that you said that too, because I'm not trying to peddle delusion. Like I'm not, this
Of
is not
course.
Cthulhu land, right?
Yeah.
It's not the idea that we can simply envision something and it'll appear in front of us. But what I always start with is what are the things that make us really magical that we either take for granted or we've suppressed within ourselves? And that can be as powerful as I'm a great listener or I am really empathetic or when I walk into a room, I can make people feel comfortable as soon as they arrive. As soon as I get into that space, it changes. And for a lot of us, we don't necessarily get recognized for the things that are so unique to us that truly are profound. Oftentimes, we value ourselves, our worthiness based on external cues like how much money we make or where we went to school or whether or not we got that gig, right? Whether or not
Hmm.
somebody else had recognized that in ourselves. And so, a lot of my work starts with what if you centered yourself as if you were the magician in the room? As if you were the
Ooh.
one that was able to make all of these things happen that you see externally and you're like, "Wow, if only, if only." Magic is my, if I'm facilitating as a magician, that's where I'll start. But we do this all the time where we think that there's something external that we need to be able to cultivate that magic inside of ourselves. And so that's where I like to start. Again, it's not getting us to the point where, okay, if I believe that I'm magical, I can make the world change at the blink of an eye. But there is this level of self-empowerment that can come from it and self-recognition of, wow, I do have a say. And I work with a lot of marginalized groups. I'm one of the few women in magic, one of the few Black women in magic. And so it's important for me to have other little Black girls like me,
Mhm.
right? In the literal metaphoric sense, like I want us to all feel like that we're magical because we often
Mhm.
are given that stage. Does that help?
I love
Oh,
that. Wait,
does
are
it help?
you doing,
Yes.
like, one-on-one client work then? Because I feel like a lot of this too is, like, I mean, the empowering people, but, like, it's, like, very therapeutic in a way. Like,
I think
very, like, coachy, like, getting people, like, to, like, stand in their power and, like, identify their power, you know?
I haven't done any one-on-ones, but I do a lot of corporate
I
workshops.
think
I
you
mean,
should,
listen,
gal.
listen.
Oh, girl.
This is a lot.
Magician to the
Oh
stars. We
my
could get you with the
gosh.
Kardashians, like, come
I
on.
am gonna make you money.
Oh my
Oh,
Oh
god.
my
no, like,
gosh,
immediately.
babe. You need a one-on-one coaching program. People
Yes,
would pay
100%.
to for you to make them feel the way that you're making me feel right now.
I know, I'm
It
like,
is
have
it
chills.
is a commodity that people pay for, right? I need you to step into your power there too. You could have a roster of 50 people that you coach 1 hour every other
My
week.
gosh.
And oh my gosh. Ah!
Amazing. I'm
Oh
so
my
glad
God,
I'm
we
here.
are
It
going to be
sounds like
best
I'm having a
friends. Okay.
business.
No. Keep going. I love this,
No,
right?
this is
You know,
amazing.
the thing that I remind, because I'm biased here. I do corporate one-on-one coaching, and I work with a lot of like younger Broadway talent,
Mm.
right? And well, when I say that, I mean like a lot of people get sent to me for advice, right? And the number one thing I say is exactly what you just said, which is stop waiting for permission. All the time in life, we're waiting for permission. We're waiting for a director to call us, a writer to call us, a producer to call us, a casting director to give us the approval in order to be in the show instead of just creating the magic yourself. And that's what I love about your methodology. So tell me about like I know you don't do one-on-one coaching yet. That's a
Yeah,
2026.
that's immediate, like, January 1st,
Absolutely,
2026.
I'll be your first client. The corporate side, right?
Mhm.
Walk me through a fake scenario or a real scenario for that matter of like what does a corporate workshop look like with Nicole? Because we have to admit you're like the opposite of a traditional like corporate speaker. What
Yeah.
does that look like, and what is the benefit of working with you in this space corporately?
Yeah, I do workshops mainly with creative organizations, a lot of ad agencies. I also do a lot of work with like social impact orgs.
Mm,
I'm thinking about a workshop I hosted last year for a bunch of like Democratic leaning, um, not necessarily politicians, but people that are in that work, and they held a gathering just for like how do we resource ourselves in a new administration. And so working with people that are already trying to push the envelope, creating new campaigns or initiatives that are hoping to spark change. And I do a blend of like performance, come in, bring
mhm,
magic, which is healing and nurturing, I feel like. And then I also teach people how to do a magic trick. And what's really cool about that is like, one, people get to see, oh, I can do magic in that really
mhm,
cool way, which has its own connotations for people. And then, like, how do we hold a space to what we are giving and providing to other people feels like magic. And there's a lot of signs in that. And I know you know this too, Tyler, as a performer, it comes from body language, facial cues, the way that the tone of voice changes. And you have to feel like you can conduct people through an experience of magic. Some people are afraid of getting on stage just to be themselves. And
mhm,
now you're like, and you have to make the thing that you're doing look like magic when all you want to do is worry about, okay, I don't want them to see it. I don't want to,
mhm.
so you're trying to like bring people out of that space. And it's beautiful and transformative because one, you see these people who might not always lead a workshop at their organization, lead a all hands at their organization, come out of their shells, feel really
Mhm.
powerful,
Yeah.
and then everybody wants to cheer on the other person. obviously. We all
Mm,
do celebrate each other's magic. It puts us in this space where we can engage with one another in a way that the workplace doesn't always provide. Because a lot of us that when I used to work a 9 to 5, I was just waiting until 5 o'clock came. You know what I
yeah,
Oh
mean?
of
yeah.
course.
So it gives this like really fun playfulness and energy into an org and helps power whatever they're working on. So I love it. I love it. Love it.
I love that so much. I feel like corporate jobs especially have this ability to kind of stick people in like this box of how like they need things to be done, and like your manager is always like such a big part of that, so like they like things one way and now like new perspectives don't necessarily always matter, even though we like to always say they do. And I'm like, that's so important that like, I mean, that's like the uniqueness of you like going to work for a company, right? Like you're bringing new perspective, you're bringing your own like superpower to the role. But I feel like it gets diminished so much that I'm like, that's
So,
so amazing. And
yeah.
like getting everyone in the room to now like refocus and like re-see that, who have probably been working these jobs like 5-10 years and like forgotten that they play a bigger role than like the cog in the wheel or whatever it is. But like, I love that so much. I see so many like ideas for you, Nicole. I'm like,
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
we
let's
have
hear Ashley. This is
I'm
now a
like, are you
training.
I'm like, are you like working with like kids? Like, I know you say like kids like already have this ability to like be imaginative, but I think it's so important that they like hone that as they like go through life, like high schoolers, middle schoolers. Like, I'm like, I feel like you should do like an after school workshop with like kids. I know you talked about working with marginalized communities, but I'm like, I feel like that's like so powerful for like those kids too, to be like, no, I have this like within myself, and like I have this like superpower within myself and this magic to like grow. I'm like, this is
Mhm.
so, I feel like all of this is like what I see in my friends. Like, I'm like looking at Tyler, like Kate, even our producer. I'm like, everyone just has their own like special thing they bring to the world. And
Bippity
that's
boppity
like,
boo.
Mhm.
exactly. I love it so much.
Do
Me
you
too.
work with kids, Nicole? To
I
Ashley's point?
do,
Yeah.
I do, I do, I
I
travel a
love that.
lot. I'm usually in a different city every week, so I do my
Mhm.
best to go to schools when I'm in town. I was in Pittsburgh performing for a month, actually. It
Wow.
was a long residency for me. It was lovely at this beautiful theater called Liberty Magic, and I got to go to a bunch of schools while I was there. I also have a magic kit for kids, that, provides, like, really easy 101 tricks,
Mhm.
and it has an app where people, can learn directly on the app from me and other magicians that'll be launching next year. We're gonna put on other videos from other magicians so
Mhm.
that kids can learn on their own. They can set up their little iPad or go into their school at their computer station and learn cool magic tricks to teach their friends. So I
I
love
mean,
I love working with kids.
I love this. I remember getting a magic kit and begging for a magic kit in, I don't know, first grade. And you could make the card appear and disappear, and the wand can get wiggly, and the scarf. I was just like,
Got it all.
You're,
and like the egg,
you're like
there's
in
an
awe.
egg
You're like,
that
I'm magic.
I literally was like, I am
Yeah,
magic. And I remember bringing it to
literally.
show and tell. And all of my classmates were like screaming when I made the card disappear. You know what I mean? It was just like,
Yeah.
it was really, really cool. And I grew up loving magic. And I always wanted to go see magic shows and things like that. I was low-key obsessed. This reminds me, didn't have this on my bingo card today. Nicole, as a magician, um, this is reminding me of probably one of my, like, not to be annoying. I've lived in New York for a very, very, very long time. I've worked in the theater. I've seen hundreds, easily, if not thousands, of theatrical productions. Easily in the top 5 to 10 was a piece of work called In and of Itself. Have you heard of this, Nicole?
Absolutely. Dark
Okay.
audio is fantastic.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if I imagine Nicole had seen it, because it is prolific storytelling that is narrative based, but uses illusion in order to tell the story. And it was one of the more prolific pieces of theater that I've ever seen. And good news for everyone listening, it is literally available to go watch on HBO. So if you haven't seen it, go watch. I don't know, it's 90 minutes. He tells the story of his life, and it is one of the most profoundly remarkable pieces of theater, because it breaks a fourth wall, and it breaks a dynamic, and it almost like mind fucks you in a way that like theater doesn't scratch that part of your brain. And when he's in the audience doing his work, you are like, this is prolific. right? And so I imagine you had seen it, but like that's just what's coming to mind. So if you haven't seen In and of Itself, it's on HBO. I just Googled it. It's still there. You have to watch it. It's 90 minutes. That's a job well done. Is that the type of work that you currently do and would like to do more of, right? Narrative-based storytelling through illusion?
Absolutely. Yeah, my stories or my shows are very story oriented. I just got off of my residency, as I told you about, with my show Revival, which is on tour starting again in January. I'm
Oh
taking
my God.
off, love myself.
Yes. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Traveling the rest of the country starting in January.
So fun.
And it's a story about like how do we revive ourselves when times are tough. And it's a really personal story about me, about how depressed I've been over the past year. And where can we kind of reclaim our magic? How do we find it again? What do we do when the world is feeling anything but magical? And so, yes, I think that I love Derek DeGaudio's work and other magicians that are using magic as a platform for change, as a portal for new narratives. Because, yeah, especially
I think you're living, breathing proof that no matter what it is, if you love what you do and you're consistent with it, you can make a living doing it, right? Like magic-based storytelling, your parents would have been like, you need a backup plan. That is the silliest, stupidest money-making tactic on earth, right? And there are people who do it, right? Because, when I heard magician, I was like, oh, David Copperfield is coming and is going to escape from a cage, right? And that is one type of illusion. And that's, very 1990s, 2000s Vegas coded, has a place. I would love to go see that, right? But what you're doing, I think, is leveraging illusion to change and to creative storytell, which is much, in my opinion, rarer, which is really exciting. So we're not at the promotion part yet, but I am curious. Okay. Revival is traveling the country in 2026, right? When do you start? Like, where can I get more information on that? Because I love a show.
Yeah. So my website is blackgirlmagician.com. You can
Love.
also find me on TikTok at Black Girl Magician. So on my website, you'll see all of my upcoming tour dates. I'm coming to the Brooklyn Museum in February. So that's the New York one. For my New York
I might be coming through.
Tyler, you're going to be here, I guess. By then,
I'll be there.
I'll
but
be in New York,
Ashley and our
though.
producer Kate will absolutely, no kidding aside,
I will be
will
there.
come.
Great. It'll be a vibe. It is also like first Saturday. So there's all like,
oh, we love first Saturday.
Yeah.
I digress. Okay. So we're going everywhere. Are we going both coasts? Like we're going all the way from New York to West Coast?
Yeah. And
wow.
Midwest too. So I'm really excited. So I would love to see people there. If you go to blackgirlmagician.com/tour, you'll see it. And then you can follow me on social. I love making videos on TikTok. I have one that's kind of trending right now. That's a narrative based piece. And so if you want to see some magic there, follow me there too.
Okay. I love to hear it. Okay. So I know about the magic. I know about the corporate workshop. I know about changing the world, right? How did you fall in to magic, right?
I loved magic ever since I was a kid. That was what I loved. I remember seeing a magician pull a rabbit out of a hat and I was hooked. Like that was the coolest thing. And it's still one of the coolest tricks to go from nothing to something like that. The dark black hat and the white rabbit coming out. I mean, there's a reason why that still, hundreds of years later is still such a powerful trick. And but I remember telling my mom that I didn't want to be a magician's assistant. So somehow in my head at a young age, I had this understanding that I couldn't be a magician. Nobody told me that. I arrived there probably because
society told you, right?
Society,
you were the assistant.
Like you're not graduating high school being like being told like, oh, go be a magician. You're being told like, go be an accountant, go be a doctor.
Right. And if you're working in magic, a woman isn't the magician. You're the one who holds the curtain.
Yeah, you're the Vanna White.
Oh my God, that's huge because no one told you that, but society did. Keep going.
Yeah.
I digress.
So when I graduated from college, I got a job in advertising. I was traveling a lot for work. It was my first time really traveling. I wasn't on a plane until I was in college. And so I was like, oh, this is my opportunity to go see magic shows. Like it'll be my little thing I do in every city after my boring day job. I mean, it wasn't that boring, but comparatively, I'm like, I want to do something fun. And so I started Googling, right? Like looking for different magic venues, falling into these beautiful theaters. And as I was trying to find women magicians to support and Black magicians to support. And there weren't that many. I didn't realize the lack of representation in magic until, I was grown and now I'm in it as an adult. But as I was Googling, I found all of these stories about magicians through history I had never heard of before. I didn't know that the first magician in America was an enslaved Black man. I didn't know that there was women like changing the narrative and performance through magic. And
Wow.
I just fell down a rabbit hole, no pun intended, of like, what is going on here? Because magic, the stage magic, it reflects so many healing like practices. I was studying yoga at this time too, and I'm seeing all these similarities about like the role of levitation, the role of conjuring, and like how it has a spiritual kind of like basis. And then in stage magic, it's like, the craft of magic is based in it too. And I'm like, there's so many similarities between how we heal and the things that we know about healing that we've seen around the world and the way that they're reflected in stage magic on stage. Wouldn't it be cool if we could hold and facilitate a space that felt so nourishing and warm and like brought some of these stage magic principles back to what they reflected at the time. And I just became so obsessed with this idea of using it as a space for gathering, for togetherness. And yeah, went to a magic store, bought a trick magic deck, like a deck of playing cards that you can do one trick with it and that's it.
Yeah.
And loved it. And then bought another and learned another trick. And here I am.
So what was the first trick? What was
Yeah,
the
what
first
was
trick
the
we
first trick?
mastered?
Oh, I wish I had it. It's a really cool, it's called a Svengali deck, and they've been around for a very long time. And if you don't want to hear about how magic works, you can hold your ears at
Okay.
this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. Just
But
fast forward through this part.
you can fast forward. But a Svengali deck is really great because the way that the cards are cut, it enables you to show the deck kind of riffle through from one side and it'll look like all the cards are different. But if you hold it differently, it'll look like all of the cards are the same when you
Got it.
Ooh.
and so it's a very beautiful visual trick. It's relatively simple. It's a great first trick for those of you that are like, I want to, impress my friends and family. Go buy a deck, and it just opened this like gateway to all of the other things that I could do. I didn't know how magic worked, right? And so when I bought that, I was like, oh wow, these things
Oh,
could be, yeah, now I understand, like I can understand the craft of this a little bit more. Some people don't love pulling the curtain and seeing the wizard behind it, right? When
yeah.
it comes to magic. I really love it. And I don't know about you, Tyler, but I feel like as a performer, it's like I love knowing the
I
song.
love
I love it.
knowing because it doesn't spoil it for me because I know there isn't like a deity. I know there is something to explain it.
Mhm.
And I love trying to find the explanation and typically always being wrong. Like I'm not going to give away in and of itself, but I have no idea how he does this show. I have reasonable understanding of how these events would have to occur, but I'm not certain. Regardless, you still get to suspend your disbelief in the moment and be shocked, and then afterwards it's almost like New York Times puzzle that you're trying to solve that you just don't get the answer to unless you Google it,
Yeah.
right? So like I'm totally fine because I'm like I know it's not like a, a, the god of magic actually doing these things, right? But it really scratches a part of my brain that's fulfilling. There are obviously different complexities to these tricks, right? Doing one trick is probably a lot easier than doing something different, right?
Mhm.
Are you constantly a student? Do you feel like, are you constantly working on something bigger and better? And are you trying to do more complex, insane types of tricks to tell narrative better?
Absolutely. Yes, I'm always like listening and learning from other magicians, going through the archives of books. I've got dozens of books up here I haven't even read yet that were
Mm,
published, by a magician 150 years ago, where I'm like, what can we take from here and reimagine today? And then I'm also trying to just get better at the basics. I feel like
hmm
magic is a lifelong craft. And so even the most simple things that we might take for granted as magicians, I want to get that right. And you probably see the same thing in your work too. It's like I just want to be really good at the basics.
hmm hmm It's really tough, right? Because we oftentimes have this illusion, no pun intended, of just wanting the shiniest, best, biggest, brightest, flashiest thing. But the masters of any craft, or like the leaders, I should say, of any craft, are the ones that are so confident with the basics,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And we oftentimes go past them because the flashiness is more appealing in the short term, right? If What is like the end goal here, Nicole? And it's okay to be like, I'm a human, I don't know the end goal. But if you could snap your fingers magically
Mhm.
and have a certain, I don't know, uh, I don't want to say job because I feel like you're doing your job right now, but like job, career, company, legacy, like what does your life look like as a magician?
Yeah. I am a few things. I'm really eager to do more collaborations to make magic feel as culturally relevant as I think it deserves to be.
Mhm.
I'm talking to a couple of designers about a collaboration for Fashion Week, which
I
I'm
was about to
excited
say
about
Fashion Week,
in
you would be so
February.
good.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
it's so great to see
Mhm.
that.
I'm
One of
imagining like a Hunger Games moment where it lights on fire, or she like spins and is in a black dress.
Love this, love
We
this. I'm
need
calling you up, Ashley.
Okay,
Okay,
we need
perfect. Got
we
you.
need
Absolutely. But yeah, like being able to I think fashion is again a beautiful performance art in many ways. So like bringing in this principles of stage magic there. I would love to collaborate with Solange. I feel like the way that she crafts worlds
Mm,
through her work in a cross-disciplinary way is so profound. And I'd be curious to see what she would bring into the stage of magic if she hasn't already. And I really want to have a show that walks us through like where magic started around the world. So
mm.
there's stories and practices that inspired magic today. So it'd be like a travel show where I get to walk around and do that. The last thing
Yeah,
is
let's
that
hear.
we haven't had a depiction of a magical Black woman in mainstream media. And I would love to be consulting on that. I would love to be
Mm.
the one.
Explain
Might
what
I
you mean
suggest
there.
we start with Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter
I mean,
because
I'm down. I'm
magic?
down.
Come
Yeah.
on.
If I'm working with Solange, I'll just be like, call up your
Yeah,
sister.
no, I'm like literally like I see a
Call up
path for
Sissy.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
exactly.
feel like I should probably be involved on that too.
I
I
think
mean,
we
Just
like,
a
should all
fan.
be there. We should all loop in. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
absolutely. I don't even
Mhm.
need to get paid, honey. I'll just show up. Wait, but like, guys, imagine. Don't say that, Nicole. You say I am the best in the industry, and I'm going to get paid. This is
You're
your
my
fucking
agent.
meal ticket, Nicole. You don't say I'll work for free for Beyonce. You work for free for me, please. Okay, wait. No, 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 no. Like imagine. Like this is not too you're the one who can change the future, Nicole.
Mhm,
I'm like, think about it. This isn't that crazy of a story.
mhm.
Beyonce releasing her next visual album. Guess what it's called? Illusion. Oh, I'm already here,
We're
right? It's
here.
called the Illusion World Tour, and
Yeah.
it is all illusion. And it is about the illusion of fame, the illusion of glamour, the illusion of happiness, the illusion of society. See,
Got
I've
it.
already
The
programmed this,
illusion.
right?
Got it.
And every single God, we are gonna make money here, and
This is gonna
Nicole
be
is the
Act 4.
creative
I could feel
consultant.
it.
I feel it.
This is Act
I feel
4.
it.
This is
She
it.
said
I
she
hope
was
Wow.
stopping at 3. We're adding a 4th.
We're
Yeah.
at that is the
And
magic
it's
of it
like the
all. You didn't
illusion of
see it
her
coming.
career, and then
Yeah.
it's end.
Oh,
Done.
it's all been an illusion because Beyonce doesn't even exist. Wow, what a twist!
Well,
Bite your tongue. Bite your
What
tongue. Don't
a
say that.
twist.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because who
see,
have I been
but
praying to all these years?
I don't know. You've been praying to Beyonce. But Nicole, my point is, okay, and I know you already know this, and I know you already believe this, but I'm reminding you so that I can remind everyone listening, okay? I deeply believe that because you believe it, because you see it, we don't have to know how, okay? That's someone else's job, okay? But we definitely know that if we pursue, we can win, right? I have been in the rooms that I've wanted to be in, not because I willfully got there. It's because I was in the right place at the right time because I'm pursuing the thing,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm like, girl, the world is yours, and I cannot wait to be your best friend in Austin despite your world tour. Okay. We're going to have so much fun. Okay. So, look, I have had the best time in the entire world with you today. Obviously, Ashley has too because she has
Yeah.
good taste. I need to know, I know you already kind of plugged it, but like, I want like a formal plug here. Like,
Yeah.
let's not no illusion, okay?
Mhm.
Straight to the point. You have a magic hit. We have Revival. Maybe that's Beyonce's next album. She can pay you royalty for it.
There you go.
You do corporate coaching. You have a book. Tell us again where we get more Nicole in our life, and how we work with you.
Absolutely. Go to blackgirlmagician.com. That's where you can find all things about where I'll be and how I work with schools and companies and how I can collaborate with you. I also host something called Magic Jams, where anybody who's interested in learning magic can just come on a Zoom. It's free. It's super casual. And we jam. It's a blend of magicians that are, doing this work as hobbyists, magicians that are doing this work professionally, and people that have never done a magic trick in their lives that want to learn something. So it's called Magic Jam. You can come join us anytime. I want more people to find themselves in magic in whatever way works best. You can follow me on TikTok at Black Girl Magician. I do a lot of magic tricks there, and I want to be in relationship with you. And if you want a magic kit for a kid, it's called Magically Me. That is the name of the company, and it's magicallymekit.com. You can also find it at Magically Me online.
Oh my
Love.
God. I already see it. You're going to do a TED Talk. I'm going to help you write it. We're
Great.
going to, I'm like, I am ready. Nicole, I hope you're ready. I'm buckled up. I'm ready. Nicole, thank you so much for being our guest today.
Wait,
This is
really
why
quick,
I love
really
the
quick.
show. Ashley,
Before she
please,
leaves
dive in.
us,
Yeah.
I need to know
I
if
know
we
how
could
it
see
goes.
a quick little trick.
Oh, yeah, for
Is there
sure.
one you could do?
Oh, let's see.
Can you
Let's
leave us
see.
with a trick?
I can leave you with the trick.
I have my bank account open, so something regarding
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, what do you
amazing.
need from me? My social? Like, what do you need?
Y'all are so sweet. Bank account is really funny.
I'm not laughing.
It's what we're trying to get.
Okay.
I thought it
Wait,
was
let's
show
see.
like a little coin trick, if that works for y'all.
Yeah.
Love.
Okay, I'm going to keep my hands nice and close. We're going to take these 2 coins. We're going to place them in my right hand just like this, all right? Y'all
Okay,
can see that?
Yeah, I got you. There's 2.
All right, my hands are going to move. My arms won't touch. I'm going to make one of these coins move from this hand to this hand.
Okay.
Out of 3. Ready?
Okay. Stare.
1, 2, 3.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. These are just 2 normal coins. I know it's hard to see. Like maybe you thought when I closed my hand I did something, or maybe I went out of frame. So I'm going to do it again.
I thought you were going to give like a like a little more
I thought you were gonna go-
abracadabra too, and you were just literally like, when I do it.
We're going.
She's not going to fool me this time. She's not going to fool me. I'm watching.
We got this.
Watch. This time I'm going to take these 2 coins and I'll hold them at the tips of my fingers. That way you can see the moment one of these coins moves from here to here. Okay? But it's fast. It's so fast you might miss it. One of these coins will jump from this hand to this hand. Just
Stop. I blinked. I missed it.
I literally was like, don't blink.
I can show you. I'll do it one more time, and I'll tell you the secret because we're all kind of magicians in our own ways here. I have 3 coins, obviously.
Yeah.
I was like, that was not obvious to me.
Yeah.
I was like, it's behind this finger, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. No, it's actually right here. It's invisible. It's hiding in a dimension you can't see.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
That's what I
assumed. And I look at them over here. I grab the invisible coin out of thin air. So you can see. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see it. You can see it now. I have 3 coins for you. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm like,
oh
guys,
my God.
That is why
Nicole.
magic is so good. Oh,
Nicole.
it makes us like children again. It brings me such joy. Oh,
I'm
Nicole.
so confused. I'm like, she did.
Okay. I have a list of people I'm
so
hanging out with in
confused.
Austin, and I'm adding Nicole's ass to this list as we speak.
We'll go out and go do magic.
Oh my God. Nicole.
We'll get free drinks. It's great.
Oh my God. Oh, God, you just have unlimited coins to pay. Oh,
I know,
my God.
literally.
It's so good. Oh. And if people are just listening to the podcast, it's just audio of us screaming.
But it
Which is even
translates,
better.
which is so cool. It's really
Guys,
good.
trust us. It was cool.
It was crazy.
Cool. Nicole, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank
We
you.
adore you. You're a gem, magical through and through.
And I'm
the
coming
world
to
is
see you
better,
in February.
100%. The world is better for
can't
having
wait.
you in it. Keep being original. Keep being authentic. And we're better for knowing you, and the world is too.
Thank you so much. Thank you for hosting me.
Mwah! Our pleasure.
Thank you.
Bye, friend.
Gorgeous
Ashley,
girls. I cannot. I still don't know how she did that. I am the most gullible human alive, though. Like,
You are.
you guys are like, I watch magic to figure out the trick. I'm like, there's no trick. It's just magic, people.
I don't know about you, but that brought me such joy. Like,
It
that
really did.
tickled me.
I was not expecting that. When we said magician, when we said facilitator, I'm like, that goes, she needs to be doing way more. She could be just healing people, changing their whole lives.
Ashley, as always, it has been an absolute pleasure being here with you today. What an honor being with me, and what an honor being with you. Magical, one might say. And there is no illusion of our love, that's for sure.
I just want to say I have a tattoo on my back that says she is magic, and it's literally everything Nicole is talking about. Like, people are like, what does that mean? I'm like, well, listen to the podcast.
Why didn't you bring that up? Come on. Maybe that's
you wouldn't stop yapping. It's so hard
I was
to get a
obsessed
word
with her.
in with you.
Oh, that's true. People are obsessed.
I'm just
Guys,
kidding. They are.
If you liked Nicole as much as we did, we hope that you are subscribed, following us wherever you get your podcast. And of course, you can follow me online at Tyler G. Mount. Love you most, Ashley.
Love you most, Tess.
Love you most.
Love you most.
Love you most. Love you most. Love you most. Love you most. Love you most. Love you most. Love you most.
I love you most more than you'll ever love me, and I love you the most, and I love you most, and I love you more than that, because I love you the most.
Wildly Unprepared is hosted by me, Tyler Mount, and Ashley Enterbag. Executive produced by Kate McGarrigle in collaboration with Henry Street Creative. Please be sure to give us a 5-star rating on your preferred platform and tell your friends that you just found their newest obsession. We love you so much, and we couldn't do this show without you. Okay, I'm nervous and I don't know how to finish this, so you should just shut this off now. Is anyone still with me? Just my mom? Okay, bye, Yvonne.